For centuries, humanity has been drawn to the hidden mysteries of our world, secrets unseen, unknown, and often beyond comprehension. Even when these mysteries are dark or dangerous, our curiosity has always outshined fear. People have encountered phenomena that defy logic, strange coincidences, mystical forces, unexplained experiences. And in the quest for answers, they turn to ancient teachings that tap into forces beyond our everyday perception. This is where occultism was born, the path of the hidden, the study of secret knowledge that claims to shape reality itself. It offers the practitioner power over the material world, the ability to bend fate and manifest their will. Occultism is often confused with esotericism, but they are not the same. Esotericism is a path of spiritual growth, a journey inward, seeking divine connection and higher truth. Esoteric practices call on higher powers for guidance, working with divine energies through faith and inner transformation. Occultism, on the other hand, serves human desire. It seeks mastery over the world through willpower, knowledge, and control, even invoking or commanding higher entities to fulfill personal ambitions. In this video, we'll uncover the difference between these two paths, one seeking unity with the divine, the other mastery over reality. Are you ready to see beyond the veil, to explore the hidden mechanisms of the universe? Then let us begin. Throughout history, all forms of power have relied on occult knowledge. It is a source of strength and a means of controlling people, entire populations, and even nations. Only occult knowledge drives individuals toward power and governs the world. Occultism is a serious discipline that broadens one's understanding of the world and helps individuals develop abilities and gain influence in the material realm. Esotericism, on the other hand, is a path to God, a journey of self-discovery and detachment from the values of the material world. It is not about money or power in their material form. To summarize briefly, the main difference between these two concepts lies in their purpose. Esotericism is about spiritual and inner growth, a path to God, whereas occultism is about gaining knowledge of the world and mastering it, a path to power. The origins of occultism cannot be traced to a specific date, although the term itself emerged in the 16th century as occulta philosophia, occult philosophy. However, magical practices in various forms have existed since the dawn of humanity. Back then, there wasn't even a term for it. People simply followed shamans or priests who performed rituals for the well-being, health, and prosperity of their communities. Ordinary people believed that these individuals possessed special secret knowledge that allowed them to perform magical acts. The occult tradition took thousands of years to evolve into its modern form. It encompasses various cults and teachings aimed at transcending ordinary human perception and understanding, and at acquiring mystical abilities. Such individuals were considered initiated. The currents of occultism are diverse and have emerged from both Western and Eastern traditions. In the Middle Ages, those who practiced astrology and alchemy could be regarded as occultists. During the Renaissance, some attempted to synthesize occult and magical teachings, viewing magic as a natural science. Through occultism, one can explore hidden forces. Humans were once seen as a fusion of material and spiritual energies. By the 17th century, however, occultism began to take on a more secular form. Alchemy and Kabbalah started to intersect with early social ideas, and the foundations of modern spiritualism began to emerge. In the 19th century, teachings such as telepathy, spiritism, and spiritualism gained prominence. Today, occultism encompasses many forms of esoteric practice, magic in all its expressions, astrology, palmistry, psychic abilities, tarot cards, divination rituals, and much more. Interest in these subjects continues to grow worldwide as people search for deeper meaning, hidden knowledge, and connection to unseen realities. Various occult schools and communities now share ancient and secret wisdom, offering initiation into mysterious knowledge that claims to unlock hidden aspects of life in the universe. So what exactly is occultism? Let's examine the phenomena that are rightfully considered occult, hidden, or paranormal by their nature and effects. These include clairvoyance, telepathy, different forms of divination, mysticism, transformation, hypnosis, suggestion, and autosuggestion, and in some cases, certain mental phenomena that defy conventional explanation. These are mysterious by nature, resisting the methods and instruments of traditional scientific research. Occultism is not the same as psychology. Its scope is broader. It studies the lesser-known dimensions of human consciousness and the intelligent patterns in nature. When articulated correctly, its findings often align with conclusions already established in psychology and natural sciences. There should be no contradiction between the findings of occultism and the conclusions of modern science, at least not in the areas where science has the tools to verify. Occultism is simultaneously a science, a philosophy, and a form of magical practice. It does not reject scientific explanations of the paranormal, nor the use of modern technology, but often it turns to mystical methods to explore both visible and invisible worlds and to achieve deeper understanding. Yet occultism is more than just a system of knowledge. It cannot be approached with emotional detachment alone. It also offers a philosophy of life shaped by the wisdom of past generations. And it is this philosophical, even spiritual dimension that attracts those who devote their lives to the occult. With the help of occultism, one can study certain hidden forces. A person was once regarded as a concentration of both material and spiritual energies. However, by the 17th century, occultism had become more secular. Alchemy and Kabbalah coexisted alongside early social projects, and the first signs of modern spiritualism began to emerge. In the 19th century, teachings such as telepathy, spiritism, and spiritualism started gaining popularity. In the modern world, occultism encompasses magic in all its forms: astrology, palmistry, extrasensory practices, tarot cards, all types of divination, and more. Various occult schools began to appear, introducing people to hidden knowledge and mystical traditions. But what is occultism really? Let's look at the phenomena that can rightly be called occult, hidden, or paranormal by their nature and effect. These include clairvoyance in all its forms, telepathy, various methods of divination, mysticism, transmutation, hypnosis, suggestion, and autosuggestion, and finally certain forms of mental illness that exhibit mysterious traits. All of these phenomena are inherently enigmatic and resist investigation through conventional scientific methods or precise instruments. Occultism is not the same as psychology. Its subject is broader since it explores little-known aspects of human consciousness and the intelligent forces of nature. When properly formulated and understood, its conclusions often coincide with those already established by psychology and natural science. There should be no contradiction between the findings of occultism and the conclusions of the natural sciences, at least on those questions which modern science is equipped to verify. Occultism is a science, a philosophy, and a magical practice all at once. It does not deny the possibility of explaining paranormal phenomena using science or modern technologies. However, in most cases, one must resort to mystical practices to reach their goals or to study the visible and invisible aspects of reality. But occultism is more than just a science. It cannot be approached with emotional detachment. It also expresses a philosophy of life, shaped by the experiences of previous generations. It is precisely this philosophical or even religious aspect that draws many people who devote their lives to occult studies. Occultism calls for a deep inner transformation. It urges one to move beyond the limits of ordinary perception, to awaken latent powers, and to find harmony with both visible and invisible realities. For some, it is a path to knowledge. For others, a tool for self-realization and mastery over one's fate. Yet it also brings great responsibility. The deeper one delves, the more one is faced with moral and ethical questions. How should knowledge be used? Where do we draw the line in influencing others? Are our intentions truly aligned with the greater good? Occultism exists between the boundaries of science and the mystical, between spirituality and the unknown. It draws from ancient texts, sacred symbols, rituals, and personal intuition. Unlike dogmatic systems, it emphasizes direct experience and personal discovery. Despite centuries of skepticism and persecution, the fascination with the occult persists. It speaks to something ancient within us, a yearning to understand the forces that shape our lives in the universe itself. And in a world increasingly drawn to surface-level answers, the study of the occult continues to offer a profound, timeless alternative. See you again on Quantum Mech, wishing you light and blessings on your path.